Hallelujah. Y'all give the Lord. This is an story. Y'all give us some positive. Thank you. Do your thing.
Attention, please.
Yeah.
Contrary to popular belief, this is not only for entertainment purposes. Just to be seen and applauded, not what my purpose is. My tongue is fruitless, therefore useless. It should stay still if what I have written from my mental does not lead to deliverances. Because you see, being a poet is like being a minister. Even if you don't know what your words, whether serene or sinister, enters into the spirit of your listeners. When hearers hear it, that spittle spitteth forward toward the dimensions of the spirit realm. Now you can choose to reject it. In a few hours you may just forget it. But since my tongue holds the power of life and death, I make it my intention to give birth with every breath. If I could encourage, uplift, and enlighten, I would smile like a new mom at my multiple birds. If I could just select the right group of words, all with worth, all displaying the girth of my character, never bull spitting, never empty word spitting, always coming hard, hitting deep with the words I speak, since I have some nerve to claim my home at a microphone. Not to sound preachy, but really we are all here to preach. We are poetic preachers preaching. We are theoretic teachers teaching. We are rhythmic reachers reaching into the minds of poetic disciples. But where are we leading them? Through our stanzas, our lives become open epistles, but what are we reading them? You see, I have got to come correct and never ever forget that with my tongue, I can unify or cause dissension. Not to mention all the tomfoolery, all the talks about brides and jewelry. My little bit of money must be new to me. You see, I just find it my duty to clear the mic from all the wasteful, disgraceful, distasteful sounds of a dum-dum. Though I might find myself in a conundrum if y'all don't want none. No truth to warn and beseech the youth. No love poem to satisfy the sweet tooth. No new democratic conventions, no old social tensions, no epithets, no words of wisdom, but that's all I got to give them. So I digress. And remember that a mic is not for mess, it is to bless. And why do I spit? I spit for change. And I know pennies make dollars, but right now I'm talking about cents. Change is needed and quick. Our account is overdrawn because of deposits of nonsense. We spit about Maybachs and Aston Martins, but we forgot about Malcolm and Martin. I'm sick. But these words are the antidote. It's not enough to just vote and just hope. Man, that's just not getting it. We owe this debt to ourselves. Reparations? Forget it, unless we're talking about repaired nations. And only getting past ourselves can fix it. Pulling books off shelves and reading more than just double XL and Maxim. While the debt ceiling has reached the maximum, our children are reading at level minimum. They're not checking out books, they're just checking out hooks. And these artists ain't studying these kids between getting sent up for bids, trying to make that next hit and having kid after kid after kid. Little man is getting lost in the grid. And all the girls want to be Miss Pink Barbie. They don't know nothing about Diane, Lena, Josephine, or Dorothy. Ask the typical teen about Marcus Garvey. No, don't even do that. Just ask them about Kwame, a freedom rider straight out of Nashville. But why we have to wait on Oprah to tell us the deal? Should we be checking up on our kids or our peers? Let's keep it real, because apples don't fall too far from the tree. Bad apples can't do nothing but produce bad seeds. We taking hits of weed with them, falling up in the club with them, letting their baby daddy stay in the crib with them. We got to do better, y'all, and we can do this together, y'all. Because remember, it takes a village. But someone's got to get under the tutelage, because life ain't just about bowling. It's about standing up after falling. Answer when your brother in need is calling. And actually, it's a lot cheaper to be my brother's keeper, my sister's keeper. This unity is taking lives like the Grim Reaper. Let's stop and take some time and just lift up our people instead of sitting around waiting on the next new sneakers. Now that's getting old like two ways and beepers. If a sister talks smack, don't beat her, feed her. Because her esteem may be in the negative. That's why she seems so negative. Be bigger. Give. Why do I spit? I spit for change. Not for changing clothes, but for changing goals. Changing the verbiage to queens from hoes, from niggas to bros. And no, I'm not trying to judge or scold. Someone had to lift my blindfold. And if the mamas and the daddies don't do it, we got to spit to change these stages into pulpits. Spit to move the dead weight and get fit. We can all become legends. Let's get lifted. Spit to save our babies. Can't wait on the government because we are burdened with our own mentality. A people not staying together is a calamity, a catastrophe, an abnormality. But it all can change if we just change. If we take a chance, sacrifice our lives, like the freedom riders. Change. Peace.